All right, if you clicked on this video, then I think it's extremely important that we just cut to the chase because I want you to win. So let's just get straight into it. We can do all the like, comment, and subscribe stuff after, but if you can like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be nice. Let me share my screen real quick. So all in all, I'm going to show you real quick how to download your data from LinkedIn. We'll keep it very short and sweet. So right now I'm just on the home page. So then you just click on that section here. Then you go on settings and privacy. And then when that loads up, then you go to data privacy. And then you go on download your data, right? And when you go and download your data, you want to then go on download larger data archive. And then when you go onto that, then you request the archive. However, it says your download will be ready in about 24 hours, right? So then I'm going to click it, request archive, and then it will give you the date as to when it will pop up in your inbox to say you can download it, right? So it says, we will send you an email when your download is ready. And that's it. That's literally it. And the reason why I wanted to share this with you is because I have a feeling that firstly, you do not have your list of connections in a sort of CRM or a database that allows you to actually look at who is actually within your ecosystem as far as LinkedIn is concerned, right? And even for myself, I've been using LinkedIn since I believe 2015, give or take, right? However, I only started using it proactively around 2024. 2024 is when I started using it more intentionally, which meant that during the whole time, right, from when I started to now, there's a big mix of sort of connections that I have who aren't necessarily people that I can sell to, right? And whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, that's down to you. But as far as business is concerned, that is a bad thing. With your LinkedIn, right, you don't want to treat your LinkedIn as Facebook. I know they say that, you know, LinkedIn is like the new Facebook. And that's all well and good. However, although it is treated like Facebook, doesn't mean that you need to treat it like Facebook if you are a founder and, more importantly, a service operator. If you're selling an offer, if you're selling a product, there's no reason as to why 80-90% of the people you're actually connected with is family and friends, because family and friends are not there to buy from you, right? If we're just keeping it real. So for this video, you clicked on it, so you have work to do. If you clicked on this video, I never told you to click on it. Please download the archive of your connections, and when it is available, have a look through that list. And depending on how long the list is, it may take you a couple of days, it may take you a couple of weeks. If you use AI, it may take you 30 minutes. But if you are someone that's selling or looking to have LinkedIn as their main lead generator, right? You're looking to have LinkedIn as the main platform where you are able to build your brand and you are able to sell your services and you're able to connect with different people as a means to sell your services. It is in your best interest that you ensure that you have a big proportion of that list who are your ICP, right? Your ideal client persona, the people that want what you have and they want to buy from you because they have a particular pain point or a problem that they would like resolved with a matter of urgency, right? And, you know, I recently developed a GPT tool, a custom GPT tool where I can download the profiles of different people on LinkedIn and I can include them in the actual GPT, and it will just verify whether that person is my ICP, my ABP, or a IFP, right? And I've done a video on what they mean in a previous video, so please check it out. But in short, IFP is your ideal follower persona. your ABP is your adjacent buyer persona, and of course your ICP is your ideal client persona. Those three particular personas are really effective for your brand overall, but they each play different parts within your brand. So check out that video on my page to get a bigger understanding and more insight into how that aligns with your brand, right? But I developed that as a tool, which has really helped me to establish who my potential clients are, potential leads that I can turn into clients, right? And when you are building a business, right, especially a service-based business, and you're using LinkedIn, you need to ensure that you're using LinkedIn in the right way. And if you do not have a list that is detailing exactly who those people are within your list of connections on LinkedIn, it will be a lot more harder for you to scale and a lot more harder for you to generate revenue, because not only are you talking about topics that may not necessarily align with the people that you're connected with anyway, but then that's probably more so the reason why you're not getting the responses that you thought you would get, because you didn't sense check to see who you're actually connected with, and then you realize that 80-90% of the people within your connection list are not even your ICP. So if this video helped, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. If you have work to do, make sure that you comment and let me know, because I'm currently in the process of going through mine, because I go through sort of purges where I get rid of people on my LinkedIn, to be fair. Like I said, I don't believe in vanity metrics, and I think it's important for you to be very concentrated when it comes down to having those connections. Why are they connected with you? There has to be a reason. I don't believe in the idea of being connected with someone and we haven't had a conversation. So if you're watching this, then best believe if we are connected, I'm going to be having a conversation with you. And if you do not reply within a certain amount of time, you will be removed. I'm just letting you know, because it's important, especially if you're using these platforms as lead generation platforms in order for you to build your client base and to drive more revenue. You have to treat it like such, right? And whether they get offended or not is none of your business, because you are running a business. You're not running a social platform for fun, right? So on that note, if that helped, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you tomorrow. Peace out. Look after yourself.